back to my channel. How you guys doing today? So I'm gonna try and make these pants into a skirt, and I'm gonna make this into ruffles for the bottom of the skirt, and then this is gonna be a high-low skirt too. I'm gonna try and make that these pants into that. These pants are very stretchy, and this fabric is also very stretchy. So what I'm gonna do is open the seams. I'm gonna open the seams in the inside of the pants, and this I bought at Family Dollar. I'm not sure if you guys have Family Dollar. I just bought it at the store. It wasn't too expensive, and so I really like the pattern and the fabric. So that's why I'm gonna try this out. And instead of putting fabric in between the opening of the seam, I'm gonna just sew them together since it's pretty stretchy. So I'm gonna try make it like kind of like a pencil skirt with high-low and ruffles on the bottom. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start and cut the seams, the inner of the pants. Got a regular size, what I would normally wear. These are pretty baggy, so that's why I just got it on the size that I would normally wear. Since I'm gonna be sewing them together and not putting any extra fabric inside, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all the way to the top. I already did. This is the back, and the front I already cut the seam. And rather do it like this than with the scissors. You can go right at the edge of the seam where the thread is and just cut it all the way. Just like that. That's all opened up and cut. All right, so now this is the back of the pants. I'm gonna cut this extra fabric out. So I'm gonna try to align it from this edge and get it down straight. I'm using this ruler, try to align it about the same way from the top. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut this out first. If you were to sew this part right here, it would not be even from the top to the bottom. So that's why this has to be even. About straight, so I'm just gonna cut this edge right here. Now I'm doing the same thing to the front. All right, so the front is pretty much done. Now what I'm gonna try and do is the high-low. So I have it wrong sides together, and they are the opening in the front and the opening in the back this way. And then I have this skirt. It's a high-low skirt, which I'm gonna use to cut this out to look like a high-low skirt. All right, so I have the skirt set up on the pants. So I have this place where it looks like it's high here and then lower in the back. So I'm just gonna fix this a little bit here, and I placed it on the length that I want it to be, not too short, a little bit longer, and see how that looks. And then if anything, I will adjust it if it's too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting. That looks just about right. I'm actually gonna cut a little more. I checked how long it was. It's a little too long, longer than I would have liked. So I'm gonna cut a little more out. All right, now that it is all cut up, I'm gonna be taking in the seams about 1/4 of an inch on both sides onto the sewing machine with a straight stitch all the way down. It's all sewn together in the front. This is the front and then the back. It came out pretty good. That's the seam in the inside. I tried it on and it fits pretty good. So now I'm gonna do the ruffles for the bottom. I'm gonna cut from the beginning of the fabric to the end of the fabric. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut 4 inches wide and cut the whole thing, and then I'm gonna gather them together. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do that. So I cut the long piece already. Now I'm gonna do the hem. I'm gonna do the rolled hem like I did on when I made that dress with the peplum. So I'm gonna do that to this one too. I'm gonna do the gathering the fabric together, and I did about 4 to 4.5 inches wide instead of the 4 inches. Finish the hem on this piece. So I did the roll hem. Now I'm gonna try and do the gathering it together. So I'm gonna do about 1/4 of an inch. I'm gonna be using this stitch right here. I'm gonna make this longer. That way, when it's done, I can pull it together, gather it together from both ends. Hopefully that works out. So I'm gonna go ahead. So I finished putting the thread on here. So what I'm doing is just scrunching it up, just gathering it together like this. And I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. What I'm gonna do, it's gather it together like this, and then I'll show you guys when I finish doing this so you guys can see. All right, so I went ahead and already gathered it together to fit the bottom of the skirt. So now I'm gonna go ahead and sew this together right here. This part right here, I'm gonna go ahead and sew it together on the right sides together, and then I'm gonna go and pin it around the skirt and sew it. Right now I'm gonna pin up the gathering fabric onto the bottom of the skirt, and so I already pinned this right here. This is the seam here with this along the seam, so the skirt is on the right sides together, and then the ruffle part is on the right sides together along with the skirt. So now I'm going to go ahead and pin around it and adjust along the way. If it doesn't fit completely, then I'll just undo the gathering a little bit so it can fit all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this up, and then I'll show you guys how it looks. So pin it up edge to edge, and I'll show you guys how that looks. All right, I was able to pin it all up. I needed to adjust it a little bit in one area. So I'm gonna go ahead now into the sewing machine and go ahead and follow this thread on the gathered fabric that I have, 1/4 of an inch. And I'm gonna go ahead around the whole thing and sew that on, and I'll show you guys the finished result and how it looks on me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, And make sure you subscribe if you have not yet, and turn on that post notification bell. I'll see you guys in a little bit when I'm done with this. Alright, so the skirt is done. I took the I put the gathering piece on the bottom. This is what it looks like in the inside. So you guys can see there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on so you guys can see how that looks on me.